All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing an updated sort of video after just seeing the second and third episodes of Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2. Alright, so I wanted to go ahead and do this kind of follow-up video in that we weren't sure for Walking Dead World Beyond if we were going to continue to do sort of weekly reviews for it with you guys. I think most of the first season we did do weekly reviews while it was airing, while it was on. At least I think I reviewed at least a few at the start and the finale episodes for it. And I think that for the second season, I'll probably do a review as we get close to the end if they bring some good episodes for World Beyond. I reviewed the premiere episode already, and it is airing at the same time as Fear the Walking Dead Season 7. So I sort of feel like this with World Beyond. I kind of understand what they were trying to do when the series started off with kind of doing a Walking Dead, maybe Stranger Things style series. So you have a group of kind of younger survivors where you can use them to get kind of a new audience engaged into The Walking Dead and to kind of be able to relate to those survivors that are in the show and maybe get some new viewers for Walking Dead or bring sort of newer, younger audience to Walking Dead. I think after seeing the first season, getting the feedback from you guys, and now having seen up to Season 2, Episode 3, I think I could probably say I don't think it really worked. I thought that the Season 1 finale was pretty good. I like what they did there. The Season 2 premiere I didn't think was too bad, and it is cool to get to see the CRM because eventually that's going to connect with Rick, and we're going to get to see what happened with that. But now I've seen Episode 2 and Episode 3, finally been able to get through them. They've been out now for a couple of weeks, and I was kind of trying to watch them because I was thinking maybe I should do a review for each one, and I just can't. It's not... I personally find World Beyond difficult to sit through, difficult to watch through. It feels more to me like a chore than it does something I genuinely want to watch through, which is never a good thing. And mainly because I want to stay up with stuff with Walking Dead. I want to stay to where I know everything that's going on, all the different Walking Dead properties. And this one for me is definitely the most difficult to stay up week to week with. So I will kind of go through the rest of the episodes for the season for Season 2. Episode 4 should be up, pretty soon here in the next, next couple days or so. And so, they did not renew it for a third season. I think the second season is also going to have 10 episodes. So hopefully it provides with something to end off the second season. But I am quite disappointed with Walking Dead World Beyond in that, before it started and everything, we had seen Fear the Walking Dead, and it brought us some great stuff as well, too. Not that everybody likes Fear, but, I do, and now they've got Morgan and Dwight and some OG Walking Dead survivors and everything. So I personally enjoy Fear. I like watching it. I look forward to watching it. I like watching every episode. There's a few episodes here and there that maybe aren't quite up to Walking Dead par, maybe. But with World Beyond, it feels like most of the episodes are probably not up to par. And, generally speaking, when you like something, you kind of want more of what you do like, which is the case with me with Walking Dead universe stuff. The more stuff they produce, the more stuff I'm interested in wanting to see. This is probably the first time with Walking Dead they have released a property, be it a comic book or a TV series or a movie, which maybe eventually we'll get to see these Rick movies at some point. This is the first one I think I can say that I genuinely don't like it. And I'm not to say that I hate it or anything like that. But I'm pretty easy to satisfy with respect to zombie apocalypse stuff. I even like Z Nation very much, even though some of its episodes had a budget, like they could barely pay their crew and to do some of the Z Nation episodes, so it was like some of them were really not good at all, and you could kind of skip through them. Walking Dead World Beyond is sort of like that, but it lacks I feel like it lacks the heart that Z Nation had and kind of the fun comedy aspects and the things that were kind of enjoyable for me to watch of it. So maybe it's because there's been so many episodes of Walking Dead already to this point. There's been all the original series episodes, basically at the 12 season mark now with extended and everything. Technically 11 seasons, and then Fear is in its 7th season now, so they've done 16, a lot of seasons, 16 and 16 for Walking Dead and Fear. So hundreds of episodes. And it just feels like when I'm watching World Beyond, I don't really like almost any of the characters, first and foremost. Maybe the bad guys of CRM with Elizabeth and Huck might be the characters that I enjoy the most from it. And I don't think that's really a good thing that you like the villains of a series. Sometimes it can happen that you like the villains of a show more than you like your protagonist. You like the antagonist better. Some people like the Joker more than Batman, for example. But I do think that it's, if you're going to watch it all the way through, you do have to kind of like Batman too, at least a little bit, in order to want to watch every single episode. And with World Beyond, I just feel like it's not happening for me. So I'm not going to continue with doing reviews of every episode. I am kind of relieved that it did get an ending date for the end of the 2nd season. Some people think that they originally set out to do that. I am not convinced of that. I think they started it up and they weren't sure what kind of results they would get with it and how people would feel about it. And it seemed like a good idea. And I do admit that it did sound like a good idea. And some of the episodes in the 1st season were okay. Seeing the kids like in the tree house and hit a zombie with a bowling ball, stuff like this was like, okay, kind of. It's not really comedy, but it's sort of like, coming of age type of thing. But I don't think it has legs to go ahead and continue past that. And I'm really feeling that now that we're into the 2nd season. And it's just like, oh, man, this is like the 2nd and 3rd episodes. I'm just like having trouble sitting through it. So, although Hope is okay, the stuff that they're doing with Hope in the 2nd season and everything, I won't spoil anything, is all right. But it's like all right at best. That's basically it. Aside from that, you're pretty much, and I think most people have said, like watching it to find out if there's any information for Rick. We haven't seen Jadis in this one yet, even though I think she's confirmed for the 2nd season. And then eventually, what the heck's going to happen with the Rick movies? Are we ever going to see these Rick movies get done? So just an update for you guys. I am kind of watching World Beyond, trying to kind of get through it, but I feel like it's a chore, and I'm not going to be doing like a breakdown of every scene in each episode and do a full review and stuff like that. I just don't have the, I don't have the gumption to go ahead and do it. And I don't want to make, 10 videos, 1 per episode every time, just complaining all the time about how it's really, it's really just not that good. So let me know what you guys think about that. Leave your comments. How do you feel about World Beyond? Do you think that maybe it would have been better if they didn't do it? Like it would have been better if they just had not greenlit it, because maybe producing something for Walking Dead with Walking Dead in the title, Walking Dead in the name, that isn't quite up to par, does that hurt the overall Walking Dead universe? Does that hurt Walking Dead in general to have something like this kind of come on and just, not really connect well with the audience? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you back again fairly soon for another video. Maybe we'll update thoughts, do a review for the finale episode as we get close to the end of season 2 here, but right now I am super just not feeling it whatsoever. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think about World Beyond right now, if you've seen some of the episodes of season 2, or if you just kind of quit earlier on, like, dropped it in the first season, which I don't fault you for doing that. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you again soon for another. As always, this is Trev. I'm saying peace later, guys. See you soon.